was like, I feel like an entrepreneur. I was like, what I'm doing here. I'm like, bro.
The mentality was not too strong by Jerome when he came here, but I changed this now, and there's a little problem with him. He has to do the chakariki style.
Welcome back to Seoul, Korea, where K1 is alive and happening in one of the shows of the year so far. It's only going to continue. Here's Lebena and Kyotaro, pre-fight hype.
I need to meet them. A lot of sparring till Thursday. Funny. To be used to. It's difficult for the body, but sometimes you are weak, but it's a rhythm. It's like a things. You know? For me, it's making me feel like a things to rhythm.
年が年なんで、もう引退した方がね、楽なんじゃないかと思いますし、僕らは絶対38までやらないと思うんで、体に良くないんじゃないかと思いますけど、はい。
아침을 팽이시킨 유일한 공약은 K1 헤비급 왕자 교타로.
すごいいろいろな困難があって苦しかったですけど、壁をなんとか乗り越えていったら強くなる。
Just an interesting side note there. You heard some words from Kyotaro. He actually said, we just got the translation, that Peter Ertz, I should say Jerome Lebena, should just retire. It'd be a whole lot easier for him than squaring off against the K1 World Heavyweight Champion. That's what Kyotaro said in that video.
상대를 쓰러뜨리는 일본인으로의 변모를 이룬다. 부동의 K1 헤비급 왕자로 당당히 불리고 교타로가 이렇게까지 변한 이유는
みんなとかタイヤとかではやっぱり京太郎負けてないリングの話から生まれたりとかあれは本当にどんなに京太郎かどんなに仲良く見えるんでいや気持ちないですね言ってないですけどこれをなんか自信があってすごい怖かったんですけど今回そんなにうまく油断してるわけじゃないですけどそんなに怖いことないし
샤르르 밴더 교타로에 있어서 그것은 이제 옛날 일.
僕らはいい腹に伝えるのが一番いいんじゃないかと思うんですけどね。
샤르르 밴더의 교타로.
The next ticket in the final 16 is up for grabs. We've already got Tyrone Spong, Gokhan Saki and Daniel Keita through. Also want to say a big hello to all the night crew at Bloody Elbow who are following us, always massive K1 fans. Also make sure you check out all the K1 news on K1official.com. Big hello also to Ryan Loco, Kimo Lawal, Joe Rogan. I know they're watching live on HDNet in North America. Hope you enjoy the broadcast, guys. And also to Megan Cooper in Boston. Thanks for watching, Megan. Kyotaro, the K1 World Heavyweight Champion. Always underestimated is Kyotaro. But let me tell you, he possesses one of the finest counter right hands in the world of K1. He took the mantle of legend killer after his knockout of Peter Ertz last time out. Indeed, it has been built that way here tonight. Can Kyotaro knock out another legend in Jerome Lebena? You know that Lebena is a southpaw, and if it's one thing that southpaws don't like, it is a straight right hand. Kyotaro, 6 foot even, 218 pounds, brings in a fight record of 9-3 and with 5 knockouts. I've got no hair on my head, Mike, but there is hair on my back, and it stands on end every time I hear Jerome Lebana and see his entrance. And I need to get it waxed.
That's a nasty thought, but yes. Thanks for sharing.
For JLB, the human refrigerator, as always with more muscles than a seafood platter. The legendary Tom Harrick by his side. Harrick, of course, who trained the first ever K1 world champion, Branko Sikatic, back in 1993. He then coached Peter Ertz to the title back-to-back in 94 and 95. He is hoping to take Lebana to the title for the first time ever. That is scary. Lebana goes across to Kyotaro. Shit just got real, Mikey.
Whoa!
I've never seen that before.
Neil, I was just going to say, I mean, Lebana is a pretty angry dude most of the time, but that's just how he looks. This was some serious, don't F with me. Whoa! Now I'm excited.
I have never seen someone get under the skin of Lebana like Kyotaro has these past 2 weeks.
Whoa! GLB is all business here, baby. Props to Kyotaro, though. He didn't seem to be too fazed by this. And actually, while we're doing the shout-outs, I want to give shout-out to all my people in San Jose. Anna and Carrie, you guys know who you are, watching it on HDNet.
Look at the look of intensity on Lebana. As Mike said, Kyotaro seemingly unfazed. And Lebana looks like he could beat the sun in a staring contest.
Wow.
This is just an insane Lebana. He is hyped.
Oh,
he is ready.
I got goosebumps. I mean, that was some stare down he walked up to him when he got in there.
The bookmakers have Kyotaro as the favorite. A dollar bet will return you $1.62. $1 on Lebana returns you $2.15. The voice, Michael Chavello. Mike Kogan with your inside. Enter the nastiness.
And the dollar is down, so better bet in yen.
Kyotaro will do his best Seabiscuit impersonation and just gallop around the ring. He will employ the strategy that Junichi Sawayashiki once used to defeat Jerome Lebana. Move, 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 and look for that one minute opening to counter with the right hand. Lebana has to shut down the ring. He's got one of the highest knockout ratios in K1 history. 32 knockouts from 48 wins, Lebana. He's got Tom Harrick and Bryce Guidon in his corner. He is a southpaw, meaning he's a left-handed fighter, although he is actually right-handed, Lebana. One of the very rare fighters who is right-handed who fights with the left hand. He's from Normandy, France. Massively popular in France. When we used to do the K1 shows in France, it used to pull 15,000 people from Lebana alone.
Yeah, this is not the same Kyotaro we saw against Peter Art, who was assertive and aggressive. This is the normal Kyotaro we're used to, which circles around and basically runs away from fighting.
You've got to watch the right hand of Kyotaro. If he lands it, Lebana's going to starve to death rolling. It is superb. But the question is, can Kyotaro land that right before Lebana lands his left? Good inside leg kick from Kyotaro. He's off again. But he's drifting into that left hand of Lebana at the moment. Lebana also possesses some wicked round kicks, as we saw there to the upper right rib cage. One of the most imposing men to ever step in a ring in any form of combat sport, Lebana. Intimidation is an understatement. Kyotaro doing as we knew Kyotaro would. Circling, never remaining a stagnant target. Lebana with that left hand, and Kyotaro got caught, drifts back to centering.
Yeah,
he's going the wrong way, I said before. And Lebana catches him again with the left. Kyotaro's got to go the other way. He's got to move to his left. If he moves to his right as he is, he's in trouble.
Which is probably something that his corner will tell him to make an adjustment on here as we come into the end of the first round.
Kyotaro looking for his first ever Grand Prix berth. If Lebana gets through, I believe it'll be his 12th time in the Grand Prix come December. Into the first we go to the towels.
I mean, really a filling out process, I guess, taking it all the way in a round. I mean, not much action going on. Kyotaro throwing some leg kicks, but there we got a replay of that stare down that Lebana gave Kyotaro when he first got in the ring, reclaiming the ring, kind of saying like, hey, this is my ring. But I'd probably give it a 10-0 round, and actually the judges did the same way. The scorecards just come in as a 10-0 round, filling out process. Neither fighter really imposed their will or has done anything that might give us a preview of what the second round would be. Although the only thing that did happen is Jerome did land that left hand repeatedly on Kyotaro, as we've seen here in the replay. So, Mikey, as you said, if he continues to circle to his left, he's going to keep eating those left hands from Jerome Lebana, and any one of those can put a fighter away.
We are ready to rock and roll. Second round of 3, 10-0 on the judges' scorecards. Lebana. Just the intensity of his face. Looks like he wants to do a George the Animal Steel and start eating the turnbuckles here, Jerome Lebana. Outside leg kick from the Frenchman. And now Kyotaro is going the correct way to his left. Now he's going the wrong way to his right.
He's just all over the place. He goes to his left, he goes to his right. But he's doing one thing, and that is he's not remaining still and allowing Lebana to tee off on him.
Lebana trying to manhandle and bully Kyotaro. The heavyweight champion gets back to center edge. Inside leg kick from Jerome. Nice left hand down the tube from Lebana. Catches the round kick. The forearm that was broken by Ernesto Hoost. Shattered. 2 steel pins inserted.
Kyotaro actually has landed repeatedly onto that forearm, so
he knows it's the weak spot of
right,
Lebana.
I think by now everybody knows it's a weak spot, so they're trying, but it didn't seem to faze Lebana at all.
Lebana almost won the K1 Grand Prix in 2002. He was winning with 90 seconds to go when Hoost wound up a round kick that shattered Lebana's arm. His forearm looked like Popeye for about a year after it. Kyotaro, that right hand came close to the jawline and just whistled. Left hook from Kyotaro.
I think with Kyotaro, it's just a force of habit to move to the left side, and he's just, you know, even though he's fighting a southpaw, it's not clicking with him. It's just how he moves, because he's repeatedly moving into that power hand.
What does worry me here, though, Mike, is Kyotaro is carrying his hands very low. They're around his chest, and Lebana is still devastatingly fast and powerful with his hands.
Well, and he's landed a few straight lefts here, but none of them seem to have really stunned Kyotaro, and I think that was a discussion you and I had earlier. Does Lebana still have that power in his punches?
The size of the trapezius here of Lebana. It looks like he's got handlebars growing out of his shoulders. Double right hands there from Jerome. The sub-thumping left from Jerome. Here comes JLB. Kyotaro looking to counter again with that right hand, and he tags Lebana, but Lebana storms through it. Now we've got a Donnybrook brawl in our hands. Kyotaro's got to go off the ropes. Toe to toe, they bash it out. Kyotaro's got a chin.
Kyotaro's taken everything that Lebana's given him so far.
It's going to be mentally deflating for Lebana. Kyotaro standing up. Lebana thinking, what the hell do I have to do to drop this young gun?
And this is exactly what we're talking about. And we talked about it when he fought against Tyrone Spong last time. Does Lebana have the punching power?
I want to know, Mike, has Lebana blown himself out because the human refrigerator was blowing up a storm when he headed back to his corner?
Well, but you know what? I thought the same thing when he fought Tyrone because of how active he was, and he didn't. I think one thing that going back to, I mean, switching trainers did for Jerome is it did wonders for his strength and conditioning. I think he still has it, the energy to go on into the third round. The question is, does he have the knockout power? But one thing, don't forget, the most of the second round, Libano's been teeing off on Kyotaro, and Kyotaro is just kind of taking it, but he's also scoring with the judges. As we can see on the score, he's now ahead on all three judges. So if Jerome can keep this up for the next round, he will win the fight and move into the final 8.
Okay, all three judges' scorecards after 2 rounds. Libano ahead 20-19. Third and final round, it seemingly is all for the world heavyweight champion Kyotaro to do. We've seen him do it before. Libano takes 2 massive breaths. Leave some oxygen for us, Jerome.
Now we're going to see what Kyotaro has in the store for Libano. He just landed that right cross, and that didn't seem to faze Libano.
Kyotaro not running as much as he was earlier in the fight. Maybe thinking I can stand and trade. I took the shots in the second round. Oh, there's the left hook. Jerome got caught. The knees buckled momentarily. Kyotaro landing those heavy salvos now.
Now Kyotaro is willing to
trade.
trade.
Jerome's get caught. Kyotaro can finish now. Jerome's been tagged at center of the ring.
Yeah, Jerome's feet are a little wobbly there.
He is unsteady, Libano. Kyotaro has tagged him 4 times. Beautiful right hand again.
Perfect strategy for Kyotaro so far. I mean, it ran in the first round, got Jerome to blow his wad in the second round, and here he is standing toe-to-toe and exchanging.
That's what I told you, Mike. I said, did Jerome blow himself out at the end of the second?
Well, it looks like he did.
Right cross, right cross, right cross. Kyotaro, more crosses than the Vatican. Here in the final round.
Jerome is making me eat my words because he looks dead tired.
Oh, Jerome flips him. He's not done yet, the human refrigerator.
Unfazed. Kyotaro is unfazed from any of the punches, just standing there in the middle, trading.
Oh, smack bang between the eyes. Jerome's face is battered and bruised, lumped up nose, lumped up orbital. Kyotaro has landed the better shot so far. If he wins this round, Kyotaro, it'll even up the scorecards, push us into an extension.
Which is not a good idea for Jerome Libano because he barely looks like he's getting ready to get out of this round.
Kyotaro nails him again. Libano with a high kick. Kyotaro now knows he can go toe-to-toe. He realized that in the second, after doing a Forrest Gump in the first.
But you know, Kyotaro's still giving Libano his props because he's not going for the kill here. I mean, Libano's on clear street, he's barely walking, his cardio is gone, punching power is gone, and still Kyotaro does not want to, can't seem to finish this thing.
Libano tags him again with the left hand. Kyotaro then counter right. 1, 2. No power, not turning the knuckles through there, Jerome. Kyotaro, the 1-2, Jerome sweeps downstairs. Yes, why not throw a leg kick? Shot to the jaw. But Kyotaro can take them. Final 10 seconds. It should be Kyotaro's round, I feel.
Kyotaro took some serious,
Libano trying to go kleptomaniac and steal it. Has he stolen it? We will wait and see. This crowd just raising the roof for JL freaking B.
This crowd is going nuts. But I mean, it was exciting, phenomenal third round. Very smart on Kyotaro's part. Made me eat my words. Danced around the first round. Got JLB to blow his wad in the second round, and then really stood there toe-to-toe in the third round and exchanged and got the better of the exchanges. Landed more punches, had Jerome there in danger for a while. I mean, Jerome is a towering person to just knock out. So definitely took this round. The question is, it's probably going to go into the extension round. Does Jerome have anything at all to even
even that said, if Jerome goes through here, Mike, so many people underestimate Kyotaro time and time again. For me, he has once again earned his stripes here tonight.
Oh, Kyotaro is for real. Kyotaro is for real in a long time. A true Japanese heavyweight contender.
29대 29 동점. 저째 매정다. 39대 29 제로나. 18 Jerome. 29대 29 동점. 연장전에 들어갔습니다.
Draw.
It is a draw. We called it right, Mike. One more round. Now, how much intestinal fortitude, how much fuel in the tank has Lebena got to go 3 more? Lebena's leaving the ring.
Lebena doesn't have anything left.
What happened there, Mike?
Maybe he's upset with the decision. He feels like he should have won.
Has Lebena just walked out here?
Yeah, and if he doesn't come back here real soon, then
There's
this
no
fight will be
count out. He's
decided.
gone. That's it. You leave the ring, you're out. What has happened here? I'm confused. We're told it was a draw. Lebena has gone out of the ring. He's forfeited the right to fight one more round and protest. Lebena's left.
Protest, or he was just tired, one way or the other.
Okay, to me, Mike, that is bad sportsmanship. You're a professional, a veteran like Lebena. I thought it was a draw. You thought it was a draw. We are huge Lebena fans.
I agree. I think it's disrespectful to your opponent.
Disrespectful to K1.
Disrespectful to K1.
Disrespectful to your fans.
And to your fans, exactly. You know, get in there and fight like a man. You don't like the decision. Tough luck.
Prove
Guess what?
it. Prove it
exactly.
in the next 3 minutes.
As they say, don't leave it to the judges if you don't like their decisions. Don't leave it to... Plus, I don't know what he didn't like. I mean, Kyotaro owned him in that 3rd round. We may be able to do that thing we were planning on doing. Kyotaro owned him in the 3rd round. Decisively, Lebena won the 2nd round. It was justified to go into the 4th round. I don't know what.
I have never seen that before in the history of K1. I do not agree with it. You do not walk out of the ring like that.
Not a veteran like Jerome Lebena,
No.
for sure.
Jerome
Not after
has
all
just-
the years.
I am just lost for words what to say there. I know Lebena thought he'd won it. We thought it was a draw. How are you scoring it wherever you were, watching it live around the world? I know so many people following us on Twitter, @Shibello_Voice, @Mike Kogan. A lot of support here for Lebena. And you see the protest there from Lebena, and he says, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Merde.
Yeah, you know, very disappointing ending here. You don't have just words for it. I mean, it's just very disappointing. You know, it's like a soccer team walking off the field because they felt like they should have won, but they didn't. Very, very disappointing. Props to Kyotaro. He moves into the final 8.
He does.
Well-deserved spot.
Very well deserved.
You know, we gave the kid a lot of grief over the years because he was a heavyweight title holder and he's had 2 losses that weren't for the title.